I don't really remember what my dad looked like. I was so young back then. Every time I bring it up, I always have this emotion. It's just like, this has really happened to me, and it did.
Here is the origin story of Taste the Nation. After working with the ACLU for about 4 years, I wanted to do something artistic and creative in my professional life that would incorporate my advocacy work on immigration with the ACLU. All we want is the most authentic story from the people from the community. And for so long, I have known what it's like to have the narrative of your life be told by somebody else. And so my main goal is to make sure that I get it right.
I feel like we don't talk enough about pasteles.
Pastels? Okay, tell me why.
It's the ultimate metaphor of what Puerto Rico is, which is the mix of races that we have going on.
Taste the Nation is all about giving my platform to people who don't normally see their stories on television in this mainstream way. I edit the show, I research the show with my producers, and we put it together, but it's really their story to tell.
Mother-in-law used to say, clean the side of your pot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Are you kidding?
We don't just go into a community, learn about them, rinse and repeat. We're looking at the large issue of immigration, which is so integral and germane to the origin story of our modern country. First, we find the thesis, and then we find people that we feel can speak to that particular thesis.
Que viva la colonia.
At the start of the season, David and I, my producing partner, think about where we want to go. I think of each episode's arc, but I also think of the arc of the season and being balanced. I don't want every story to be the same. So I want to give the viewer a full understanding of the themes that I'm interested in, that I think are important to shed light on. I'm really thankful that you're talking to me about it because I don't think people know. And so you spent 5 or 6 years in Thailand in basically a refugee camp.
Like no food. You know, we eat a rice porridge, maybe half of the bowl, once a day.
I learned so much on the job every day, and I'm learning on the job on Taste the Nation. Before Taste the Nation, I probably could count on one hand the amount of times I've interviewed people, and it's mostly been at a literary festival or at a food festival.
Yep, and then you just pull it up.
Like that?
Right there, yep. That is half your pig's face. And then just keep pulling.
That was a moment in my career that I will never forget. I'm not a chef, I'm a food writer. My job is to teach you how to make a recipe at home. So I've never had to break down an animal or butcher anything. I go to my butcher, he gives me what I want, I go home and I cook it. So this was a great thing for me to experience and learn because it's part of eating meat. You could see it all on my face, by the way. I wanted my show to have a very particular point of view. Taste the Nation is not a journalistic show. It is one person's point of view, mine. And I hope that I'm as balanced as I can be for my participants and their stories. I wouldn't trade the experiences that I have on Taste the Nation for anything in the world. It has a particularly feminine and feminist point of view to this show. You know, that's why you could have me or Kamau Bell or Lisa Ling or Tony Bourdain, and all of those shows would be totally different because all of us are totally different.
Yay! I did it!
I did everything I could to tell these stories as these people told them to me. Taste the Nation is the thing in my whole career that I'm the most proud of. Thank you for featuring Taste the Nation. It's such a labor of love for everyone who works on it.